What's up, guys? Welcome back to NorCal Cycling 2 and welcome back to the Couch to Crit vlogs. If you're new here, these vlogs are daily vlogs that are documenting my progress going from this guy, now just loving all the bikes, my training, nutrition, daily life, whatever. For some reason you guys seem to be liking it. I really appreciate the support on all the videos lately. You guys have been amazing. Couldn't do this without you, so seriously, thank you guys. But okay, today has been a chill day. It's been an off day. I've been sitting here editing videos since like 7:15 this morning, currently like 4:40 in the afternoon. It's been pretty nice, to be honest, just to kind of have a day off the bike, day off training. Off days are like tough for me mentally. I don't know why, like it's hard to not go outside and enjoy the beautiful sunshine here in Northern California. Sometimes you gotta take an off day, and yeah, that's what today is, and it's good for me, but it's still like, I don't know. It's still hard. I don't, like from where I was at 10 months ago, you know, being about 256 pounds, where I would just do what I did today every day. It's hard to go back there for a day or two without like being worried that I'm just gonna snap right back to that and never go outside again. I don't know, but we're getting over that slowly but surely. So, okay, enough rambling. What are we doing today? Since it's an off day and I really haven't done anything interesting today, I posted on Instagram asking you guys for questions to ask me. So we have Alyssa behind the camera who's going to be asking me questions, and then I'm going to answer them. So yeah, Alyssa, will you hit us with our very first question?
Start off with, what is your favorite piece of gear that you own?
Honestly, it would probably have to be my bike, if I'm being transparent. That's probably a dumb answer, but like, I couldn't do anything without that bike. Like that giant TCR, I've been loving it. That thing has been amazing. So I would have to say my bike. I'm sorry, I know that's a lame answer, but that's my.
What is your favorite race so far?
Ooh, my favorite race so far, honestly, was probably TNT, if that counts. It's like the practice race that we shot for this channel like a couple days ago. It was just an absolute blast. The vibe of that race was unreal. Super fun. It's a practice race. I know maybe that might not count as a real race, but it was a practice race here in Santa Rosa. And just the people there and the vibe was really cool, and it was just so fun to go out there, try something new, and yeah, I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. And Alyssa was there since super close to our house, so it was easy for us, which was pretty nice. But real race that I've done was probably Cat's Hill or the CBR 2-3 that I raced. Those two are tied for like that, for those real race spots. I really enjoyed Cat's Hill. The vibe of Cat's Hill was really fun, but the race itself was really hard, and I wasn't super happy with my result, so that was kind of tough. But just the vibe of the race, the scene, the people there, everyone that said hi, amazing. And then CBR was just super fun, even though it was kind of rainy that day. I don't know, it was just kind of cool to like race into different districts and switch it up, so I really enjoyed that as well.
Another good question that I don't think you and Jeff have ever talked about. How did you get started working with Jeff?
So how did I start working with Jeff? That's a great question. Kind of a funny story, actually. I slid into his DMs when I was looking to build my book of business for the production company that I started like 3 years ago now. We currently had some clients in the golf industry when I reached out to Jeff, and he was familiar with the clients that we were working with, so he knew kind of who I was, and he answered my DM, sent me over a video later that night for me to like do a practice edit on, edited it, instantly sent it back to him, and he was like stoked with it. I was like a big fan of the channel, so I'd been watching his videos and stuff. About 2 years ago now, I think is when I started editing for him. I was watching the videos and stuff. I wasn't riding or anything, but I like had aspirations to ride. This is when I was pretty out of shape, and I was like, oh, I want to get back in shape. This would be a cool way to do it. So I would just sit there and watch his videos and be like, oh, this is awesome. But then there was a bunch of other stuff going on with life, you know, building that company, building that production company, and just didn't quite have the time to get in shape until recently, and that's all thanks to Jeff. So shout out to you, Jeff.
Another question is, and this is something that I always hear from people, and I think people really resonate with you about, is that you're so positive. But when you have negative thoughts that come into your mind and, you know, start having maybe a little bit of self-doubt, how do you navigate and get out of that rut?
That's a great question. I do definitely have negative thoughts, a lot of self-doubt, but wow, how do I get out of the rut? I like to kind of always remind myself that what I'm doing is, yes, I get paid to do what I'm doing. I get paid to ride a bike, which is amazing. but it's still for fun. Like, regardless, because of the awesome audience that I have, which is you guys, if I win a race or lose a race, you guys still seem to support me, which is amazing. Shout out to you guys. Thank you. It still is just like super fun and refreshing. And yeah, I don't really have that pressure on me yet. So there is some times where I doubt myself, but I just kind of always remind myself that it's for fun. And the fact that I get to do what I do is absolutely amazing and awesome. So, you know, I don't know. Like, whenever I think about those things, I think about you guys and the people that are supporting me. It kind of helps me out of that rut. So my best advice for you guys is, yeah, like, I'm very lucky that I have the support system that I do, like the big support system. Not everyone has that, but what I would recommend is try to build a little bit of support system around you, like my buddy Jordan, who was in the last video, people like that. Surround yourself with those people, like-minded individuals that want to grind, you know, get fit, get fast, and, you know, just rely on them to help you out of those ruts, because it goes a long way, trust me.
A lot of questions on how many hours a week are you training?
Okay, how many hours a week am I training? It varies depending on the week of structure. Oh, I also just realized this microphone's not recording, so I think we're just gonna use the audio from the camera. So I'll put that down. But, so depending on if it's like a taper week or a race week, or if I don't have a race, like I'll do a high volume week, anywhere from like 10 to 20 hours of training, which is a pretty good chunk. And I don't know, it just varies so much. I want to dive into these vlogs more and like tell you guys the exact training that I'm doing. And that's why I'm doing these vlogs, is so I can kind of like show you guys the exact training that I'm doing, and hopefully it'll help you guys understand. But it still, yeah, switches up from week to week and kind of has a little bit of ebb and flow with it, depending on time that I'm able to actually get on the bike. Because as much as, you know, this job is absolutely amazing, posting every day and editing for the main channel and editing for some other clients, like I still have to work. So I can't just ride 24/7, even though I wish I could.
Fun question. With all of that time that you do spend on the bike, what are you listening to when you're riding by yourself?
This is a great question. People are gonna think I'm psychotic for this answer. I never wear headphones while I ride. I tried it once, didn't like it. I just like listening to nature, and I kind of use riding by myself especially as kind of like a nice mental reset. Because definitely before getting in shape, I had a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, and I think a lot of that stemmed from the fact that I didn't give myself enough time to like clear my head and just think and let those thoughts and feelings come and go. And riding has been an excellent exercise for that. I mean, physically and mentally, riding has just been excellent for that. So a lot of that has significantly decreased since I've started riding, and I think a lot of that is because I do a lot of solo training just with no music, nothing. Just kind of let those thoughts come and go.
And after all of your training, what are you doing to help yourself recover?
Recovery, yes. I would like to say that I stretch and do yoga every night, which is what I should do, but I'm not very good at it. But a lot of the main recovery comes nutrition-wise, a lot of protein, whole food, stuff like that after training. And then also Alyssa is nice enough to Theragun me as well. A lot of like Theragun and hot showers, cold showers, stuff like that.
So for next year, are you planning on staying unattached, or are you planning on joining a team, especially with everyone knowing your relationship with Mike's bikes?
Oof. I don't know, to be fully transparent. Yeah, that's a tough question. I've been kind of avoiding that question for a while. The answer is I don't know. I don't feel like I've experienced enough or tried enough race-wise to be of value to a team. I kind of want to stay unattached for a little bit longer, just to kind of switch up strategies, try new things, and not have that affect other people. Like if I want to go from 2 meters, or if I want to like sprint with 2 laps to go, like I can just do that, not have to worry about affecting someone else. So we will see. The answer to that question is I don't know, and I'm sorry.
What are your favorite snacks to eat throughout the day? There's a ton of questions about nutrition and what you eat in a day and stuff, but let's start off with your favorite snacks.
Okay, throughout the day, my favorite snacks, definitely little bit more caloric friendly after I started focusing on losing weight and stuff like that. Eat a lot of seaweed. People might think that's kind of gross, but I love like the seaweed with salt. Delicious, kind of nice little go-to. Big sucker for frozen fruit and honey. Like that is huge for me. Oh my god, I absolutely love that. Again, super calorically low. Really good, antioxidants and natural vitamins and all those fruits, especially in blueberries. And just to top it off with honey is pretty sweet and good. And then, I just eat a lot of fruit throughout the day, to be honest, nowadays. And, also carrots. Carrots and cucumbers, great go-to. Absolutely love them with a little bit of salt on top. Yeah, can't really beat that. That's kind of what I snack on throughout the day right now.
The last question is my question to you. What does this community of biking mean to you? What has it given you?
Oh my gosh, so much, truly so much. I try to say this in every video, and I hope to continue saying this in all the videos to come, but I am very, very thankful for this community that we have grown. I just can't put it into words. It absolutely means the world what you guys have done for me. Just absolutely flipped the script on my life. Truly, it's been nothing short of amazing, and I hope we can build this community and what we have going here to a spot where I can continue to do this for a long time, and we're headed in that direction, which is just, it's a blessing. It truly is. I can't thank you guys enough, and for me to be able to sit in front of a camera and talk to you guys for work and for a job is pretty amazing. So thank you. And with that, thank you, Alyssa, for asking me questions. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Be sure to smash that subscribe button, smash the like button. It truly goes a long way. Drop a comment down below if you have any more questions that you want me to answer, maybe in a future Q&A. Maybe we could do this as a weekly thing on an off day. I don't know, something like that. But guys, I appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.